Have you ever watched someone you love stand at the bottom of a staircase and hesitate not because they forgot something, but because their body refused to take the first step? It's not just frustrating, it's heartbreaking. Because for millions of older Americans, stairs are no longer just stairs. They're daily reminders that strength is fading, freedom is slipping, and no one seems to be doing anything about it. Here's what most seniors don't know: by the time they turn 65, over 60% of them struggle with stair climbing, and by 75, that number jumps to nearly 80%. Not because of age, not because of laziness, but because their leg muscles are vanishing silently, invisibly, and rapidly. This isn't a slow decline. It's an epidemic hiding in plain sight. It doesn't show up overnight, but when it does, it robs people of their confidence, independence, and even the ability to climb into their own bed. What's even more terrifying, most doctors don't warn about it. Most fitness advice ignores it. And the pharmaceutical industry, they're silent because you can't patent food. But here's the truth: real clinical science has already uncovered natural, affordable, and proven solutions. Simple, powerful foods, many sitting in your fridge or pantry right now, have been shown to reverse age-related muscle loss, boost stair climbing power by up to 47%, and help seniors regain strength they thought was gone forever. This isn't hype. This isn't theory. It's not some expensive supplement or complicated workout. It's 8 real foods ranked from helpful to life-changing, each supported by research from top universities and inspiring stories of everyday Americans who got their legs and their lives back. So if you've noticed your legs feeling heavier lately, if you're gripping the handrail tighter than you used to, or if someone you love avoids stairs altogether, this could be the most important video you'll ever watch. Because by the end of it, you'll know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and how to start climbing again, not just stairs, but life itself. Let's begin. Number 8, sweet potatoes. Most people think of sweet potatoes as a holiday side dish, but for aging adults, it's one of the smartest weapons against leg weakness you can put on your plate. Why? Because muscle loss after 60 doesn't start with protein deficiency, it starts with insulin resistance. And sweet potatoes help fix that at the root. As the body ages, muscles stop responding efficiently to the insulin signals that trigger growth. This condition, called anabolic resistance, silently blocks protein from doing its job. That's why even healthy eaters still lose strength. But sweet potatoes contain slow-digesting complex carbs and beta-carotene, which support insulin sensitivity and enhance muscle protein synthesis, especially in the legs. A 2019 study from the University of Michigan followed 1847 seniors for 36 months. Those who ate sweet potatoes at least 3 times per week experienced 23% less deterioration in stair climbing strength, especially in their quads and hamstrings. But that's just the beginning. The real magic lies in the skin. When baked with the skin on, sweet potatoes deliver a powerful dose of gut-friendly fiber, feeding beneficial bacteria that create short-chain fatty acids. These compounds improve mitochondrial function in your leg muscles, giving you more energy with each step. For best results, eat 1 medium sweet potato, about 5 to 6 ounces, baked at 400 degrees for 45 minutes with the skin on. Time it 30 minutes before your main protein-rich meal to maximize amino acid uptake. Take Margaret Thompson, a 74-year-old grandmother from Portland. A few months ago, she couldn't climb her home staircase without stopping, halfway gasping for air. Her legs trembled. Her confidence plummeted. But after 6 weeks of sweet potatoes, daily skin on, her physical therapist measured a 31% increase in quadriceps strength. She now carries groceries upstairs without using the rail. But here's the truth: eating the right carb is only one piece of the puzzle. There's another enemy at work, and it's hiding in your joints. Let's take a closer look. Number 7, sardines. If your knees creak, your hips ache, or your legs feel like they're dragging bricks, it may have nothing to do with your muscles. The real culprit could be what's floating inside your joints, and one of the fastest natural ways to fix it. A fish most people ignore on grocery shelves: sardines. Packed into these small silver filets is a triple threat for aging bodies: omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and coenzyme Q10, all of which play a direct role in lubricating joints, reducing inflammation, and restoring leg strength. As we age, the synovial fluid around our joints dries up and becomes inflamed. This causes pain with every step and silently drains stair climbing power. Sardines contain over 400 milligrams of omega-3s per 3.5 Oz, more than many pricey supplements, and they go straight to work soothing joint tissue and reducing stiffness. But that's not all. Sardines are one of the richest food sources of coenzyme Q10 CoQ10, a molecule that powers the mitochondria in your muscles. By age 60, your body produces up to 50% less CoQ10, leaving your legs starved for energy. One serving of sardines can refuel that energy engine, improving endurance, explosiveness, and recovery. Need proof. A study from Boston University tracked 2-3-14 older adults over 5 years. Those who regularly ate sardines had 41% fewer stair-related falls and significantly faster stair climbing times compared to non-consumers. For maximum benefit, eat sardines 2-4 times a week, paired with a splash of lemon juice or bell peppers to boost vitamin C, which helps your body absorb the protein and calcium. Choose sardines packed in olive oil or water, not inflammatory seed oils, and eat them with whole grain crackers to support your gut microbiome. Now meet Robert Chin, an 81-year-old retired engineer who once dreaded the 3 flights to his apartment. Halfway up his calves would cramp and he'd sit on the landing to catch his breath. His doctor recommended injections, but Robert chose food. Within 4 weeks of adding sardines to his diet, his stair time dropped from 12 minutes to just 4. His muscle scans revealed increased mitochondrial density, and his vitamin D levels went from deficient to optimal. But even if your joints feel better and your muscles fire stronger, there's another system silently failing that no one talks about, and it controls how much oxygen your legs get with every step. Let's dive into that next. Number 6, beets. Even with strong muscles and flexible joints, if your legs aren't getting enough oxygen, you'll still feel like you're dragging anchors every time you go up a staircase. That burning, tightening, out-of-breath sensation, it's not weakness, it's oxygen debt. And the fastest way to fix it doesn't come in a pill. It grows in the ground and it's bright red. Beets are rich in naturally occurring nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. This allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach your leg muscles, especially during moments of exertion, like climbing stairs. When you're climbing, your glutes and quadriceps demand up to X more oxygen than when at rest. Without enough blood flow, those muscles fatigue fast, lactic acid builds up, and suddenly every step feels like a mountain. A clinical study from the University of Exeter found that older adults who drank beet juice daily reduced the oxygen cost of exercise by 19%, meaning their bodies perform the same activity with less strain. Even better, participants improved their stair climbing speed by 12% in just 1 week. Beets also contain betaine, a compound that helps your body naturally produce creatine, the same molecule Olympic sprinters use for explosive leg power. Plus, betaine protects muscle cells from damage during high-intensity effort, like pushing yourself up those last few steps. How to use it. For best results, drink 8 oz of raw beet juice or blend fresh beets into smoothies, ideally in the morning. Don't roast or boil them, heat destroys nitrates. And avoid using mouthwash for 2 hours afterward, as it blocks nitrate conversion in the mouth. Take Dorothy Williams, a 77-year-old retired nurse who struggled with peripheral artery disease. Her calves would seize after 5 steps. She installed a stair lift just to get upstairs. But after adding fresh beet juice to her morning routine, her walking distance increased by 240% in just 6 weeks. Her doctor was stunned. She sold the stair lift. And for the first time in years, she walked up her staircase without stopping, without pain, and without fear. But boosting oxygen delivery is just one piece of the puzzle, because without the right fuel to rebuild your muscles after movement, the gains won't last. Let's talk about that next. Number 5, Greek yogurt. You can pump oxygen into your muscles all day, but if your body isn't rebuilding them overnight, you're just treading water. This is where most people hit a wall. They move more, they climb, they stretch, but their muscles never fully recover. Why? Because they're missing one of the simplest, most powerful tools for muscle repair. Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is a high-protein powerhouse delivering around 20 grams of protein per serving, including a critical amino acid called leucine, the very trigger that tells your body to start building new muscle tissue. Here's the thing, as we age, our bodies become 40% less responsive to the muscle-building signals from protein. That means seniors need more leucine, not just more food. And Greek yogurt delivers exactly that, with 2.5 grams of leucine per cup, enough to activate muscle protein synthesis in older adults. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also packed with probiotics, especially strains like Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium lactis. These gut-friendly bacteria create postbiotics, powerful compounds that lower systemic inflammation, one of the hidden enemies of muscle recovery. In one landmark study from McMaster University, seniors who ate Greek yogurt daily gained over 2.6 pounds of leg muscle mass in just 12 weeks compared to no gain in the control group. To maximize benefits, eat 1 to 1.5 cups of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt about 30-60 minutes before bed. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed for omega-3s and a handful of berries for polyphenols, which protect your muscles from exercise-induced damage. Avoid flavored versions; they're packed with sugar. Now meet James Patterson, a 79-year-old retired postal worker. His legs had withered to the point that climbing the stairs to see his grandson felt impossible. He needed both handrails and still struggled. But after 2 months of eating Greek yogurt twice a day, his quad thickness increased by 15%, and he could walk up those same stairs unaided and with pride. But rebuilding muscle while you sleep isn't enough, because without the minerals that allow those muscles to fire correctly, even strong legs can feel heavy. Up next, the one leafy green that can flip that switch. Number 4, spinach. Even if you're eating enough protein and resting well, your muscles still won't work properly if they can't contract and relax at the right time. That tight, heavy feeling in your legs, that weird sensation like you're pushing through cement. It often comes down to one missing mineral, and spinach brings it back. Spinach is loaded with magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in muscle activation. Every time you lift your leg to take a step, magnesium helps your muscle fibers contract and release smoothly. Without it, your muscles stay partially locked, leading to that cramping, sluggish, or shaky stair climbing experience many seniors describe. Just 3.5 ounces of cooked spinach contains 79 grams of magnesium, along with a powerful cocktail of nitrates, folate, iron, and agdisteroids, a natural compound once secretly used by Soviet Olympic athletes for muscle performance. A study from the Karolinska Institute found that spinach's natural nitrates improve fast-twitch muscle fiber efficiency by 28% in adults over 70. These are the exact fibers needed to push off each stair step with strength and speed. But what truly makes spinach a stair-climbing superfood is its E-disterone content, a plant-based anabolic compound that activates muscle growth pathways even without weight training. In one German trial, seniors consuming spinach extract showed a 19% increase in leg press strength despite not changing their exercise habits. To get the full benefit, eat 2 to 3 cups of raw spinach or 1 cup lightly sautéed in extra virgin olive oil for vitamin K and E absorption. Add a squeeze of lemon or a few strawberries to boost iron absorption, key for oxygen delivery to muscles. Now meet Patricia Martinez, an 82-year-old retired school teacher. She suffered from restless leg syndrome, so severe she could barely make it up her stairs without trembling. Blood work revealed critically low magnesium. After incorporating spinach into her daily salads and taking a magnesium glycinate supplement, she climbed 2 flights with her cat in her arms just 3 weeks later. No shaking, no fear, just freedom. But there's still a hidden obstacle, one that no mineral or vegetable can solve on its own. It's found in the way your body communicates with your muscles, and when that signal breaks down, power disappears. Let's talk about the forgotten nutrient that reconnects the wires. Number 3, eggs. Your muscles might be strong enough. Your joints might be flexible enough. But if the message from your brain can't reach your legs, everything stops. The problem isn't always physical. Sometimes it's neurological. And one of the best ways to restore that broken signal is sitting right there in your fridge. Eggs. Eggs are more than just a protein source. They're a neuromuscular activator, especially important for seniors who feel their coordination, balance, or stair timing slipping. What makes eggs so powerful is their high choline content, a nutrient that helps produce acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for telling your muscles when to move. As we age, acetylcholine production can drop by 50% or more, leading to slower reaction time, weaker contractions, and misfiring during activities like stair climbing. But one large egg contains around 140 millimoles of choline, enough to rebuild those critical brain-to-muscle connections. Eggs are also loaded with complete protein, about 6.3 grams per egg, containing all 9 essential amino acids. That includes leucine, the muscle-building trigger we mentioned earlier, and arachidonic acid, a compound that promotes localized muscle repair after exertion. A clinical study from the University of Connecticut showed that seniors eating 2 whole eggs per day improved their leg power output by 26% in just 8 weeks. How to use it. Eat 2 to 4 soft-boiled or poached eggs daily. Avoid overcooking. High heat destroys sensitive B vitamins. Combine with spinach or avocado to increase nutrient absorption and anti-inflammatory benefits. Take George Anderson, a 76-year-old retired firefighter. After years of declining muscle strength, he found himself crawling upstairs on all fours. His doctor warned that a wheelchair was coming. Instead, George started eating 4 eggs every morning, paired with spinach and whole grain toast. 12 weeks later, he was doing step-ups at the gym, and his DEXA scans showed a 2.8 kilo increase in lean muscle mass. But just because you've restored strength and neural function doesn't mean you're done, because the aging process is still breaking muscle down faster than it can rebuild. To win that battle, you'll need the only food clinically proven to reverse muscle loss in seniors. Let's reveal it next. Number 2, wild salmon. Even after restoring your brain-to-muscle connection, your body still faces a bigger battle age-related muscle breakdown. And to fight it, there's one food that stands above the rest: wild salmon. Unlike most protein sources, wild salmon delivers a dual action effect. It reduces muscle breakdown while accelerating muscle growth. A single 3.5-ounce serving gives you over 2,200 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, which are clinically proven to do both. That means your legs don't just hold on to strength, they actually regain it. But wild salmon brings even more to the table. It's rich in astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from stress and fatigue, helping you climb stairs without that familiar burning sensation. Its complete amino acid profile mirrors human muscle structure, making it easier for your body to rebuild. And with 4 times more vitamin D than farm salmon, it helps power muscle contractions and strengthen the bones and joints that support you. In a Japanese clinical trial, seniors taking astaxanthin saw a 55% increase in muscle endurance with less lactic acid buildup, which means lighter legs, fewer cramps, and easier movement. To get the most benefit, choose wild-caught Pacific salmon like sockeye or coho, cooked at 275 degrees for 15-20 minutes. Don't skip the skin. It's rich in collagen, which strengthens joint support tissue. Barbara Chin, an 83-year-old retired physician, struggled with inflammation so severe she needed 10 minutes to climb a single flight. After eating wild salmon 4 times a week, her inflammatory markers dropped from 89 to 12, and she now climbs 3 flights while carrying groceries pain-free. But even the best food can't fix one thing: the way your aging body absorbs protein. That's where our final food comes, in the one that rewires your muscle response in weeks. Stay with us. Number 1, whey protein. You've boosted endurance, restored coordination, and rebuilt strength. But there's one final problem standing between you and full mobility: your body's resistance to absorbing protein. It's called anabolic resistance. And it's the main reason most seniors continue to lose muscle, even when they're doing everything right. That's where whey protein changes everything. Whey protein is the single most effective food for reversing muscle loss in older adults, not just slowing it down. Why? Because it contains the highest known concentration of leucine, the key amino acid that flips the switch for muscle protein synthesis. And more importantly, it's absorbed faster than any other protein on the planet. When consumed after movement, whey protein reaches your muscles within 20-30 minutes compared to 3 to 4 hours for other foods. That rapid spike is crucial. It overrides anabolic resistance and forces your body to start building muscle even in your 70s or 80s. In a clinical trial from McGill University, seniors taking 40 grams of whey daily gained over 2 kilos of lean muscle and increased their stair climbing power by 47% in just 8 weeks. Whey is also rich in cysteine, which helps restore glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, essential for muscle recovery and repair. Plus, its immunoglobulins reduce chronic inflammation that blocks muscle growth signals. How to use it? Take 25 to 40 grams of whey protein, isolate once after movement, and once before bed, mixed with water for fast absorption. Pair it with a banana or berries to improve uptake, and consider combining with Greek yogurt at night for both fast and slow-release proteins. Now meet Richard Thompson, a 78-year-old former airline pilot. After double knee replacements, he couldn't lift his legs high enough to clear a single step. But after adding whey protein to a daily rehab routine, he went from wheelchair-bound to climbing stadium stairs at his grandson's football game in just 16 weeks. His muscle scans showed a 34% increase in quad volume. But even with all this knowledge, there's one last piece of the puzzle that no food can fix, and that's what we'll cover in the next video. Let's take a moment to reflect, because this journey wasn't just about climbing stairs. It was about reclaiming strength, confidence, and independence. Every food we covered today, from sweet potatoes to whey protein, offers more than just nutrients. They offer a second chance. These aren't trends or gimmicks. They're simple, proven, and backed by real science. And the best part, you can start today. Add one of these foods into your routine, then another. Let your body respond. Let strength return one step at a time. If it's been years since you felt steady on your feet, don't worry. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. The human body is incredibly resilient, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. What it needs is the right tools, and now you have them. And if you're feeling unsure where to begin, you're not alone. This channel exists to support you. Real advice, real science, real results. In our next video, we'll reveal the 5 biggest mistakes seniors make that quietly drain their strength even when they think they're doing everything right. It's one you won't want to miss. So before you leave, save this video for future reference and subscribe if you haven't already. We share weekly tips on senior health, smart nutrition, and safe strength building. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new release. You've come this far, and your body, no matter where you're starting from, is ready for the next chapter. We'll see you there.